I've got to tell Elon Musk, nobody elected you.
Bitch, please.
He must be made to pay. We must enforce the law.
Agree to disagree.
Lock him up. Lock him up.
Boring.
It is pretty clear we have to shut down the city.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
We are at war.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life.
I'm going to try to explain something to Republicans. This is why people like me are so upset with DOGE, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump ripping apart three-letter agencies. It's because that power very explicitly comes from Congress. Congress needs to write a bill and sign it, and the president needs to sign it into law to do something like dismantle the Department of Education.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
And as the executive branch goes on this tirade with some unelected bureaucrat just ripping apart federal funding where they feel like it, not only is it illegal because Elon Musk is just accessing classified information and doesn't have the authority to do that with a bunch of random 18 to 24-year-olds who have never served in government.
Fake news. It's fake, phony, fake.
Elon Musk has a top secret clearance. All the DOGE employees, like big balls, also have a top secret security clearance. So I think they're authorized.
Deep into constitutional crisis, because as they just go on this conquest, federal judges are saying, hey, you can't do that, you need to stop, and they just keep doing it anyways. For example, we're hearing very shortly Donald Trump's going to sign a law dismantling the Department of Education.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye.
A federal judge is very obviously going to strike that down and say it's illegal. And a lot of you have taken democratic institutions for granted. That's why you voted for someone who tried to overthrow an election they didn't win. So you're under some weird belief that if like a federal judge says, hey, you can't do that, executive branch, you can't enforce that law, that like they just all throw their hands up and stop.
Wrong.
There's nothing stopping them. Donald Trump can just tell his executive branch, hey, enforce the law anyway. And when the executive branch ignores the judicial branch, that's called constitutional crisis. It's actually really scary. Democracy is like a very fragile thing. You have to fight for it. You can't just elect people into office who only care about themselves and don't care about listening to things like the judicial branch. So no Democrat cares about like, oh, well, it's fine because it's Musk and like he's a good guy. That's the argument for authoritarianism. We actually have principles around democratic norms in the Constitution.
Lies and smears and slander.
You know what's funny is just a few years ago, Elon Musk was like the best guy ever, right? Saving the environment with his Teslas. Everybody had Teslas. Now all of a sudden people want to get rid of their damn Teslas, right? So let's start from there. Secondly, the executive, i.e. Donald Trump, has absolute authority over his executive agencies.
So I can do whatever the I want here now, right?
So he can decide on what they're going to spend money on and whether he's going to fire people or not. That is in his purview. I'm seeing just a rash of these young liberal men. They like to sound like they're intelligent, but all they do is talk fast and spew nonsense. Most of what this guy said made absolutely no sense, had no basis in fact, okay? Like again, Elon Musk, DOGE, they are now special and federal employees. They have top secret security clearances. Okay, they have the authority via the executive, i.e. Donald Trump, to go through these agencies and look for things. Okay, they're allowed to. It's not a constitutional crisis. I know I've been hearing a lot of that lately. It's not a constitutional crisis. You just don't like what's going on. And I love how these people talk like they're in the majority, right? They like to talk like this is 2016, where Donald Trump won the Electoral College but not the popular vote. No, this is 2024. We won the Electoral College and the popular vote. The other side is in the minority, okay? MAGA is in the majority. So I love how these people talk like they're the majority. Most people think like me. No, you are the pariah. You are the people that are not in mainstream. You are the minority.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Elon Musk, we've got a message for you. You will be fired.
I disagree.
And I'm here to simply say that Elon Musk, you're fired.
whether you are progressive, whether you are conservative, whether you are liberal, independent, no matter your political party or your background. I think this is a fight where all Americans can agree that your elected representatives should be representing you.
A majority of America came together and decided, you know what, we're going to vote for Donald Trump and all his policies. He wasn't shy about expressing what his policies were when he was campaigning, so let's not pretend like we didn't know what we were voting for. People knew what we were voting for. We love it. We're going to keep on doing it. You are in the minority, sir, not us.
This is not some kind of game. It isn't a stunt to drain the swamp, purging the government of scientists, experts, and career civil servants, slashing fundamental programs. These things will cost lives.
Oh, please. What Trump and Musk are doing is unconstitutional. We demand Elon Musk to be removed from any role at the Treasury Department and from the federal government entirely.
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
And people have been asking us, what can you do? What will you do? Well, I'll tell you right now, we are going to use every legislative, judicial, and public pressure tool at our disposal as members of Congress.
You're angry right now. Do you want to sing a song?
Until we fire Elon Musk.
Hey, and you can keep doing that, and you're going to keep losing, and you're going to keep losing support. Okay, it's not enough just to be against Trump. Okay, Trump's getting things done. Trump's winning. Remember when he said we're going to get tired of winning? I'm not tired yet, but we keep winning. And the Democrats keep losing. They have no leadership. They have no policies. They have no unified agenda. Okay, all they are anti, and it's not going to work. The more they stay like this, the more support that MAGA is going to get. Yeah, so, and you know what? I hope they keep doing what they're doing because I'm loving what's happening.
Quick question. When is it an appropriate time to start freaking out?
I am so ready.
Like, when is it socially acceptable to be overtly concerned?
What?
Because right now, we have Elon Musk, an unelected official, using his band of weirdos, which is 19 to 24-year-old kids, private citizens, who are helping him hack into American systems.
You know what's funny about that? Again, he's unelected, okay? But when people voted for Obama and voted for Joe Biden, nobody elected anybody in his cabinet, some of which had absolutely no expertise in the field that they were appointed in. Like, for example, Pete Buttigieg had no expertise in transportation, yet he was the transportation secretary. There are many people that were appointed to the head of HHS that were not doctors, right? Now all of a sudden we're worried about this. And oh, by the way, have you noticed recently that an IRS employee leaked almost 500,000 tax returns? Well, he was supposedly a vetted individual and he just leaked tax returns. And now you're worried about a billionaire who does not need your little measly $1,300 Social Security check to find out what's going on with the finances of the federal government. Now all of a sudden we're concerned. You're concerned because you know there's fraud. And you're concerned because you can't give Trump a win. It's amazing.
Keep in mind that these systems contain very sensitive information about all of us
that get leaked by federal employees all the time.
Fact.
Social Security numbers, taxing information, like this is a big deal. Systems that they do not have access to because they do not have the security clearance to do so.
Wrong.
Elon Musk and the entire DOGE team have top secret security clearances. End of story, full stop.
And they're doing it. If this was you or I, we would be in jail already. And it seems like nothing is happening. Regardless of if you agree with Donald Trump or not, this alone should scare you. Like, at what point do we realize that this is serious? And at what point does someone try to do something? It seems like the people who have the power aren't doing anything.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
We're just watching by and they're making posts saying, oh, well, he did this today. It's illegal. And
that's because what he's doing is not illegal. That's why nothing is happening. Wake up.
It's illegal. So what are you going to do about it? Like, I I am so overwhelmed and I'm like a little bit stressed out, and I just remember like multiple times where Kamala Harris after the election said that now isn't the time like where we give up, it's the time where we roll up our sleeves. But like, where are you even? Like, Joe Biden said he wasn't going anywhere, but where is he? And
That's how you know that Democrats are full of shit.
I know that they can't do much like in terms to like stop him anymore, but like at least like be here, like at least like try. I don't know. This is all so crazy to me. I knew like going into this presidency that things were going to get wild, but like this was not at all what I was expecting. They're literally breaking the law, and we all know that, and nothing's happening. So when can we start freaking out about it?
So thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time.